day, or was
Yep.
it 10,000?
1,000 a day.
Mm-hmm.
And like most of those are not Sly rating 1. Like it's effectively Psi rating 0, but there's not really much lower than 0. Which is basically they have an inkling of psychic potential, so they're murdered.
Yep.
The ones that are actually decent are the ones that are trained.
Into the grinder you go.
Mm-hmm.
So like by this
Fuel for the
point,
Imperial War Machine.
basically by this point in Matt's character's life, he's won the jackpot on the lottery about 4 times.
Oh no.
Yep. I mean, I have 51 willpower to speak for that, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, seeing how I roll, I'm like, yeah, probably gonna need that.
Probably. Nah.
Because I
That's
don't
quality
remember,
guard.
is it like if I roll doubles, that does trigger perils, or if I roll like really high?
Okay, so how it works
doubles.
is how it works is that you can cast psychic powers as a fettered rating, which is
Yeah,
like
that's the
weaker,
case.
but you can't like cause chaos to happen. Or you can unleash your power with basically doubles your power, but when you roll doubles, bad stuff happens.
And then you
So-
can push, and then bad stuff happens unless you roll doubles.
No, push is still. I think. Let me actually check push.
Was pushing different in Rogue Trader?
Yeah, let me check. But if I remember right, it's basically you get like whenever bad stuff happens, there's a 75% of it just being like normal bad stuff, and a 25% chance of it being really bad. And pushing increases the chances of it being really bad by 10 per, I think, psi rating you push. So you go from 65%, 55% to 45% of it not being horrible. But let me check pushing real.
Also, the best outcome is always spooky wind.
Yes. I think the funny thing is if he ticks one of the starting talents, he can make it so every time things doesn't go horribly bad, it's just spooky wind.
Yep. It's always written a bit differently in each book, but it's basically an unnatural wind blows and like spooks everyone.
Yeah.
Like there's no mechanical upsides or downsides. It's just creepy wind.
What I really like as well is that what's it called? There's one where everything echoes paranormally for like a couple of minutes.
Everyone gets double speech. Seeker's just chanting for his powers, and then like there's all of a sudden a voice behind his voice, and you're about to shoot him, and then you realize there's a voice behind your voice.
Mm-hmm. Everything echoes in a very cool way. Yeah, I don't.
So how long do you think till Matt gets possessed?
Session 1.
Session 1.
I mean that can be arranged.
I
That
mean,
camera.
for fuck's sake, I know like Rolls managed to survive despite me thinking that he's gonna die within 3 sessions, but maybe.
You do have a bonus against possession by being soulbound to the Emperor, so maybe session 1 will survive. But yes, Zach was right. If you push, you get stronger, but you always have to roll for the bad stuff.
That's not going to add to
Alas.
turn around and fuck us.
I know in Dark Heresy it's if you push, you need to roll doubles to not get bad stuff to happen.
That's funny.
E is, I believe, impact damage type.
Yeah, it's usually when you push, bad stuff just happens because fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, I need to choose a weapon class now to actually focus on for my arch militant. Fuck.
You should choose flamers.
No, that's the missionary's job.
Yeah.
All right, you should choose sniper rifles.
I mean, I think the long las counts as a basic weapon. So it's you got basic. Let me quickly go down to the weapon categories just quickly, because it's not a single weapon to choose. It's a single weapon class.
You should choose grenades.
No.
That would be hilarious.
I mean that'd be thrown weapons. It's
Well,
basically it's basically thrown, basic, pistol, heavy, melee. I think.
Just
Okay.
what do you specialize in? Thrown weapons? What do you mean, like knives? Yes, knives.
Knives. Throws a grenade in your face and kills you with the impact.
I will
Doesn't even
probably
pull the pin.
I will probably, in all honesty, just probably go with basic.
But yeah,
'Cause-
Matt, you said you wanted to join the mission to be tested, right?
Yeah.
So is the test basically going to be you want us to go out in a maybe like moderately dangerous warp storm to test your abilities?
Well,
That-
remember how you've been saying it's a suicide mission, Julius? That's probably
Yeah.
why he's signing up.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
he has chosen just a bunch of blood knights. Holy fuck!
Exactly. So I feel like that would be a reasonable like test. Like it's basically an extra suicide mission in the suicide mission, but that's why you decide to join, and we really need an astropath traveler.
I want to fly into a warp storm. Okay.
We just look at each
okay.
other. It's like at least we don't die before leaving the Imperium. It's like.
I mean,
well.
if you fly into a warp storm, I'm going to have fun.
Oh, that's actually really
yeah.
fun. Holy
That'd
shit!
be-
I mean, is that something you want? Because I think it would be fun and in character, but you're the one who decides ultimately.
By the way, don't piss off the navigator, or he'll fly you into a warp storm.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, that's actually really fucking good. Plus 10% bonus to hit, plus 2 to damage, and plus 2 initiative.
Very
Well,
strong.
I
Well, let
can
me
just
see if
imagine
it's
Julius going to the navigator. It's like, hey, our psycho wants us to fly into a warp storm. The navigator's like, our psycho wants us to do fucking what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, is that something you want? Do you want something more reasonable? Because I'm fine with us dying in a warp storm.
I mean, no, not really. I don't want the party to die.
No, I don't want it to die either. I'm just memeing. It's just
I'm just
basically
I'm-
bad
I-
stuff are gonna be happen, and we're probably gonna be lost for a while.
I
but,
think actually it would be nice subversion that actually Astropath, which is like one of the weirder guys, is the one that Rogue Trader doesn't have to make special deals. I'm like the will of the Emperor told me that a great challenge will await your dynasty in the future, that being the suicide mission, so that's why he signs up.
Yeah, I mean that's not unreasonable, but it also leaves us without, a special quest for your character. And that's kind of the gimmick, because having all of these things means we get to have a special quest and like focus on your character in
Hold
some
on.
sort of way.
I can come up with something anyways.
I was about
Yeah,
to say,
obviously that can work too. It's just a fun way of like, what do you want your character to be tested with, basically. Like, for example, if Jay's mission, we could basically end up with a bunch of corrupted relics, and like, will he, give them up or take them anyway, sort of thing. Or just normal relic, like, obviously things can just go fine.
I mean, Matt's a psyker, and that's enough for me right there. I'm good.
Mhm. Yeah.
I could get stuff going with that.
Yeah, Psyker is
Honestly.
like entire fucking
Like
Frick.
Psyker's a plot hook in by itself.
That's a fun way of
freaking box
describing
of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna see inside when you open it.
it. That's okay. In which case, you'll join our quest, and my character will be like, "Holy shit! I was prepared to pay so much, and he just joined me. I'm lucky." He's not gonna be lucky.
It's like, man, I needed an astropath, and he's just willing to join. Nice.
Looks like the Emperor's smiling on me for once.
and then just every time he goes to sleep at night, strange things start happening.
You're screaming from that chambers.
Fuck demons!
Oh.
Piss off! It's not my wake-up call yet.
Here's the thing about astropaths as well, is they're the ones that are specialized in communication.
Yep.
They're I love the description of they're literally like the only reason you're able to communicate through the void, basically.
Yep.
I'm basically, in D&D terms, I'm constant sending spell machine.
I mean, you guys do know how the navigator navigates, right?
Yep.
He basically uses the Emperor as the North Star. Like, he looks into the warp, looks for where the Emperor is at, because he can just always see the fucking Emperor. because
Which
he's
is,
that strong of a psyker. And then you
Mhm.
just calculate where you need to go based off of that.
which is a very funny way of doing it, not gonna lie.
It's like
Oh,
based off of some of the close by things you can see and where's the Emperor, and we need to go this way.
mhm.
And this way being in a direction that doesn't exist through the warp.
Mm-hmm. And everyone was like, yes, sure, that makes sense. Please don't leave us in the warp. Get us out of here. Mm. As, do you have any idea for your character?
Fucking hell.
Bleh.
Blair.
He is at least making a character now.
Mm-hmm.
okay, good start.
Okay.
Yeah, finding character art is being a bitch, Matt.
I can imagine.
I mean, when I played Death Watch, one of the fellow players actually plays tabletop Warhammer
Mm-hmm.
and printed out and painted minis for our team.
Pretty cool.
And so I took the picture of the one he made for my character and made that the picture for my character.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
He actually posted it and it got shown on Games Workshop stream at one
Mhm.
point. So it's
Nice.
pretty nifty.
Right.
Fuck, am I missing anything? The character?
Here's an image. It's cool, but it's a bit ominous. Mm. There's another one.
I think that's probably from the actual like rule book.
Probably.
Or one of them because it's got Fantasy Flight published.
That one, in fact, Julius, is the picture of the Beastmaster.
Nice.
The second
Is
one
that-
you posted.
Mm-hmm. He does have the wacky stuff that didn't they get. Mm-hmm.
The one you know that you need to successfully tame a beast without getting mauled to death.
The requirement is so silly every time.
There's so many helmets. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Are you not entertained, Mister? I want to be identified as vaguely humanoid.
I think I found vaguely humanoid then in that case.
I mean, you probably don't want to be identified as vaguely humanoid in Warhammer.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
It's like, you look vaguely humanoid. Let's go ahead and shoot you just to be safe.
The least paranoid inquisitor.
Most
Now-
stable Inquisitor.
Does your hatred for mutants include like human subraces?
I'm gonna say no. It's a lot more
'Cause
chaos.
they technically count. I was gonna say because they technically count as humans and not mutants, even
Yeah.
though that's totally what they fucking are.
Yeah, no, it's more chaos.
Like,
Mutants.
Like ratlings in Ogren.
Yeah.
What was it? Squibs for
Squats.
squats.
Yeah.
Dwarves.
Yes.
Um, Ogren.
Yeah. I would say no to those, and I think because they count as human because they're within like the Imperium of Man, which I think makes sense.
And then
Whoa, we got an
Navigator,
implant
too.
that has a las weapon built into it.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Did you find the digital weapons? Jay disappeared. Apparently got shot.
Oh,
by-
no, no.
What did you say, Jay? He's gone. Everyone, please say your prayers for Jay.
F.
Good.
Pin cat.
But yeah, it
Chris,
is.
Oh yeah, you got the fucking laser eye.
Oh yeah.
With the baleful eye.
There's also a thing called digital weapons where you can have rings with the power of a last gun. They get one shot per day, basically, which you can basically like show someone the middle finger and shoot their head off.
So you can basically finger bang them.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen the Baleful Eye. I was planning on throwing a Captain Red Eye pirate at you guys.
Ah shit, his red eye glows, we duck for cover.
Oh shit.
Mother.
But yeah, it's more it's chaos mutants more than anything.
Figured.
Well, I think I'll be using that picture that I found as portrait.
Okay, so I already
It's very-
have
Meanwhile, I'm trying to find
that,
freaking
that.
crazy-eyed priest.
It looks very Cadian, so that's fine.
Rite of Sanctioning Rift Affinity.
Well, I don't have a valid reason now to shout out this one's for Cadia. Fuck.
Here's a cool looking Rogue Trader image. Not sure if that's one I want though.
Orb Affinity Rift Rite of Sanctioning. Oh, okay, so I guess you meant Rite of Sanctioning for reducing
Yeah.
psychic phenomena.
Yeah, you can take Rite of Sanction or Void Affinity. Rite of Sanctioning is basically if you want the less bad stuff to be not bad at all, and the other Warp Affinity if you wanna hurt yourself to avoid the really bad stuff, basically. Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I quite like that picture, Julius.
Mm-hmm. Pretty neat.
Oh, we can actually set fucking default tokens now on the Roll20 sheets. Holy fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that's a nice gift set. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab that then in that case.
For corruption points. Well, that rite is interesting, although that's gonna eat all 500 XP.
Was it 200? How much did it cost?
No, Rite of Sanctioning is 500.
Oh god, so I didn't realize it was that expensive. The last
Yep.
time I looked at that, I thought I had 5000 XP. Mm-hmm. It is a powerful ability, but honestly, I'd probably recommend going other stuff first.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna.
Oh wow, yeah, you're right. 500. Oh, horrible. Ugh. Also, everyone, keep in mind that when you start with a talent, it counts as being on the rank 1, so you can take it again from there. So if you start with, for example, what's it called, pistol weapon training, you can take a pistol weapon training again, for example, on the rank 1. It's a bit poorly laid out, sadly.
But that makes sense.
Yeah, I just wish they had marked them in gold or something. As you have them already, don't look at these. Anyway.
Actually, hold on. Unless I buy Psychic Technique, I start with no psychic powers, I assume?
No, you do start with some. If you look at special powers or whatever it's called, on page 72, you start with the ability to communicate with other people and.
Special abilities, yeah.
Yeah, so spend
Mhm.
some of your XP to pick up some powers, probably.
Yep. Specifically, psychic technique.
Telepathic, okay.
And you also start with one basic one, which is, I think that's basically just to communicate with people without talking.
The gift you post. No.
No, hey, you start with two fruit. May select. No, sorry. May select 2 additional techniques from the telepathic. Yeah, you get 2 techniques. I'm struggling here.
Now I get Telepathic Discipline and I can get 2 techniques from that.
Yeah.
Plus
2
I get
techniques from that.
Astral Telepathy.
I'm kind of scratching my head at how they write this, because you technically could, from how they write it, you technically could get 2 500 XP techniques for free, but I don't think that's what they meant, so.
I mean, also there's a case that...
Presumably they mean you can pick up to 200 XP talents, basically. Sorry, go ahead.
I think there's also a case that some techniques I won't be able to cast reasonably well because they have prerequisites. I would imagine so.
Well, they don't have prerequisites. Basically, they have an XP cost, and you have to be a certain rank to pick a talent of that XP cost, basically. Uh-huh. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like 2
However,
XP is probably pretty reasonable.
I have yet to find it, but it boggles my mind that basically invocation is advanced skill, that's fine, but if I only click on trained in the character sheet, that means my target number is 25, which is a fucking very low number for Astropath Transcendent with 51 willpower.
Yeah, it halves it for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. So click on the basic as well, because I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
like
that's the
I have to click because then it's like right number, but
Mm-hmm.
otherwise it doesn't make freaking sense.
Yep, I agree. Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
Jay, that is one very low quality image you found.
I mean, can't find very many good ones for what I want.
What is it you want exactly? Mm?
And pretty much that.
All right.
I mean, that could have worked, 'cause it doesn't have to be like a huge picture.
No, that is true.
It just sort of has to be. I don't know.
Clearing a character.
I was saying not where I can see every individual pixel.
Hey, look, I found somebody cosplaying.
I mean, you can only see every individual picture if you like
What's that?
make it big.
That's true.
There is the.
That's what you said?
There's also the base one. The description, the image they give. I feel like that was pretty accurate.
Warhammer 40k Zealots. I don't know why the Dark Elves started showing up.
Probably because they want you to purge it. Oh, this one's pretty good. I'm not sure if you're going to Flamer or not, but that's what I'm presuming you're doing.
Of course he is.
Flamer and Chainsword, I mean, yes.
Does this have the Eviscerator chainsaw?
Look at the.
Oh god, I hope so.
What did you say?
I was saying whether or not this has like the Eviscerator chainsword, which is the two-handed version.
Oh,
I believe they do have two-handed chainswords.
Let's have a look.
If it's not in this one, it's somewhere.
Okay, yeah, they only get the chain axe and chain sword. They don't get the
double-handed one.
Eviscerator.
What do you think of some of the images I posted? Obviously, I'm just looking through stuff. This ominous old guy. This guy. Give me a second. Look at this guy. Oh god, that's a big chainsword. Anyway, obviously you pick which one you want. I like how there's two variants. One has flamethrower, the other has chainswords. That's like all the missionaries, basically.
By the way, Zach, is it gonna to break your immersion if my character picture will not be like with 40k aesthetics?
Depends, but no.
Show us the picture, then we tell.
I don't
But-
have yet, but like, I mean, in fantasy, I freaking hell played as Rolf, so
Yeah, like
I think the best way to say
depends
it
on
is
the picture, I'd say.
yeah,
yeah.
that
a
that
good
makes
picture
sense.
helps, but there's not a necessity.
Just what anything, freaking hell.
mean, Playing as Rolf Dynasty was
blind.
hilarious. No, what you should have done is you should have gone as a navigator and find one of the pictures of Rolf when he has 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude.
Because I remember that happening.
Not 3 eyes.
As money, if I recall, money is not a thing in this system.
It's
Nope.
not correct.
Basically, how it works is that we, as a group, have a thing called profit factor. If you want to buy something, you roll against that profit factor, and if you succeed, you get it. If you succeed on ammo, you know how infinite of that ammo to how much you can carry on a mission, basically, for the rest of the game. And if you want like a special equipment or something, you roll against it. Mm.
That's Latara Saren.
Yep.
And if I recall, you guys get a free check with character creation, was it?
Yes, you can either get something that like up to very rare for free, or you can roll if you want something even more dangerous or more rare than that. Mm.
And
Currently,
if you get like an implant or something like that, it's just already going to be installed for your character.
yeah,
Oh, let's have a look at the implants. I forgot about those.
our ship is pretty terrible right now, so I may shift some things around. Mm.
Is that what?
No, don't worry about it, Donut. Our ship is. I meant to say it's a thing of beauty. Mm. I need to check what ships we can actually run with 32 ship points.
I remember reading Betrayer, and of course it's got Latara Saren in it. And one of the space marines on there is like talking shit, and Latara just fucking shoots him in the head. Doesn't fucking kill him or even like damage him, but it's like, you motherfucker. And all the other world eaters at this time like back up Latara. It's like, you fucked up, mate.
Yeah, that's why there's one of the world eaters in the timeout corner. Because she confines him into his quarters.
Wait, what? I feel like I missed something.
Oh, we're just talking about Latara Saren.
Like, how does she get a world eater to sulk in his room?
Because she is the captain of the Conqueror.
And the
Which
world
is-
eater is a Chaos Space Marine.
Yep.
Yeah, this is back during the Horus Heresy. That's the big thing. This is back during the Horus Heresy, back when the world eaters were not all like fucking psychos.
Okay, that makes slightly more sense.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, like aren't they like Chaos Space Marines?
Yeah.
I do love how I think it's what is it? The Iron Hand is the Loyalist Legion that focuses on defenses.
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
And then I forget what the name is, but there's a Traitor Legion that focuses on artillery, and that they are often pitted against each other.
Oh, you know what I might actually do, actually? In just the most redundant way I could have said that. I wonder if I can get a plasma gun. It seems like a really bad idea, because I feel like I'm going to fucking just... I'm going to roll and I'm going to immediately blow myself up. But it's a fucking plasma gun. It does 1d10 plus 7 energy damage,
Mhm.
but it requires 5 fucking rounds to reload.
Iron Warriors is the
Yeah, I
one
was
focused on siege.
about to say that.
Penetration 6, magazine of 40. It has the overheat rule. And as a range of 90 meters, it can fire 2 shots. So what does the overheat rule do? Let's find out. Overheat. A roll of 91 or higher. When a weapon overheats, the wielder suffers energy damage equal to the weapon's damage with a penetration of 0 to an arm location. The wielder may choose to avoid taking the damage by dropping the weapon.
I do love imagine just like sitting there on a planet and hearing information that there's Traitor Marines coming. You're like, oh no, shit, we're gonna have to fight this Chaos Space Marine. And then you hear it's the Iron Warriors.
Who are the Iron Warriors?
They're the ones that focused on siege warfare. It's like, you know how much bigger Space Marine stuff is?
Yeah.
So imagine Space Marine artillery.
Oh god.
Yes.
Well, realistically, Iron Warriors artillery consists of 6-legged walking cannon.
Mhm.
Oh, Defilers.
Yes, those. And a lot of them.
Like, oh no, you don't have to worry about Space Marines. You have to worry about defilers.
How does that how does the acquisition stuff work again? Remind me. I'm really tempted to see if I can start with a good quality plasma gun.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, so how rare is a plasma gun?
Probably quite rare, I would imagine.
Go check it out. It's important.
Yeah.
Mm,
So what was the
I feel
maximum?
like Troy's gonna die in the first mission.
Yeah, what was the maximum
There's
rarity for
no
that?
real maximum. You can go lower technically, but just what's it called?
Screaming, die, you motherfucker, pulls the trigger to the plasma cannon and boom!
Oh, plasma gun, not plasma cannon, but yes.
You can go up to extremely rare without making a check, basically.
Okay, so a plasma gun is very rare.
Very rare, which means you can have a good quality one for free, basically.
That is tempting. It would give us. I would be rolling for the damage for plasma guns for this plasma gun because I chose basic as my weapon class for Arch Militant. I would be rolling 1d10 plus 9 energy damage.
That's a lot of damage.
With 6 penetration.
Is that a heavy weapon or what is it?
It's a basic weapon.
Oh, nice. And with good, it's rather unlikely it explodes as well.
Yeah, it would do.
I think it still can as a plasma weapon, though.
Basically, what happens is when you would explode, you roll a 1d10. Only on a 10 does it explode.
No, well, overheat doesn't actually cause the weapons to explode, so that's nice. But what happens is if I roll a 91, if I roll a 91 or higher, it means that the weapon, it overheats. It would deal 1d10 plus 9 damage to me on an arm location.
So it just fucking kills you, buddy.
I can drop it as a free action though to prevent the overheat, or to not take the damage from the overheat.
Okay, so you don't just die instantly. The first shot kills.
Yeah. But the problem is then I don't have a backup weapon like a pistol or anything, so.
I mean, you start with a pistol, no?
No.
Why not?
Because that's not something I start with. I get the choice of a hell gun.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start with the 2 fucking bolt pistols then. In that case, actually, if everyone going to grab the plasma gun, that might be an idea. Let's do that instead. So yeah, so we'll go for the plasma gun as my free requisition because I think that's going to be fucking funny.
Hey, I went with a good quality chainsword.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm totally gonna fucking die first session because of this.
Hold on to it explode.
And actually, fuck it, I'm gonna change the name a little bit.
It's so much damage. I think it's one less pen, but like
Just out of curiosity, can I get a thunder hammer in this game?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Probably.
Oh yes.
Let's see if there's a thunder hammer in this game. Armory, power weapons, maybe.
It's just
I will say stuff from other books, like the other 40k systems, will come up and be available. But it is 1, definitely not something you can start with, and 2, probably going to be, if you're getting it, you're probably looting it.
That is not exactly great. In the base book, the only hammer I see is a power maul, and I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for. See what the power maul. Power maul, a solid truncheon-like rod with a discharge cap at one end and a hand grip on the other. Control allows the electricity energy strength field from a stunning blast to heavy force for breaking down. I don't think that's what you're looking for. Non-lethal, yeah, that's a non-lethal weapon.
No, that's not quite a thunder hammer.
Yeah.
Thunder hammer will punch a hole in a tank.
Yeah.
I might actually not go for the plasma gun now that I think about it. It's too heavy.
That explains it. You can have a power axe, a brutal and unsubtle weapons. Let's see. A power axe is 1d10 plus 7 plus strength, I think. But it's an unbalanced weapon, so I think it's a -10 to hit.
I think. What does unbalanced do? Unbalanced is it means that it means he'll be worse at parrying. Basically, it's -10% chance to parry.
Man, I've just been reading some lore stuff, and man, the Mechanicum is fucking terrifying when it actually goes to war.
Yeah, just a bit.
Oh, image map, by the way.
I could get a plasma pistol though. Actually, that may be an idea.
Like, fucking weapons that just melt the crust of the planet.
Actually, no. Wasn't that I was gonna go? Was it a? No, I think I may go with a Lucius Hell pistol. Actually,
That's a classic.
Also, I won't be able to make it next session because I got work and then.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Yep.
We'll do your introduction scene then. Have said you were with us all this time.
And the week after that, I'm in Helsinki for like a memorial round.
Okay.
Oh, what?
So, are you missing 1 or 2 sessions?
Probably 2.
Okay.
It depends on what time I get back from Helsinki.
Wait, what?
There it is. I found the Thunderhammer.
Yeah, I just did too.
Let's see. High, huge hammer featuring oversized heads. These weapons store energy and release it in a violent explosion upon impact. The tremendous concussive force released is equivalent to a concentrated grenade explosion, strong enough to punch holes in vehicles and knock those nearby to the ground. Though extremely cumbersome to wield, they are often used by ministerial priests to both smite the wicked and invigorate the faithful. Late patterns are lighter than most Imperial weapon, designed to use by unaugmented humans. They have only a single concussive front. Yes, okay. They're not double-sided hammers, but though they kind of are. Yeah, you can start with that. You can start with a Thunderhammer. They're unwieldy. What does that mean?
You can start with one? Jesus Christ.
Basically,
Very rare.
yeah, if I'm not reading it wrong, basically, if you go look on acquisition, it says that you can start with one with a total acquisition modifier of +0, and because we're only starting with one, that's like a -30 to the cost, so you can start with
It's like, to be fair, that kind of makes sense for a trader because you're somewhat experienced people.
Yeah, I think so
And
as well.
your equipment progression is getting into like relics and archaeotech and xeno shit.
And still, if you want like good best quality and stuff like that, you're gonna have to find that, for example. So you can start with a good quality one, I think, because they're very rare. Yeah, one good.
Yeah, I
quality
think I gotta switch out Chainsword to Thunderhammer then, because that's
That's
like
a
having
hero.
a land strapped to a sludge.
Yep.
Right, Lana?
Yep. And the profit margin stuff is basically like you guys are doing merchant things.
Yeah.
As you travel, like you're buying and selling shit, and that's just handled off screen.
It's the power of my mercantile empire, basically. See.
Like basically part of the crew is a merchant that, like, yes, technically Julius is in charge of it, but it's like, let's just let the guy that's trained for it handle it.
It's like counting pennies is for those worried about food and stuff. I have clerks to do it for me.
Holy
Exactly.
shit! 2d10 plus 4 energy damage.
That's
10
pretty fucking
penetration. Are you sure I can have this?
It does weigh 15 kilos though, so yeah, it's
Like,
a lot.
as long as you're strong enough to use it.
15 kilograms. I ain't got much else except the flamethrower, which weighs 6 kilograms.
Okay, so this arms coffer is going to be what is going to allow me to carry shit into the field, I think. On top of the stuff that I'd usually be able to carry on my person.
Two D10. Lose the parry mod. Power field.
Yep. See, what do I start with? I start with
Mm,
stab automatic.
Penetration. What armor?
Yeah,
what's,
that's kind of
what's the penetration of a Thunderhammer?
10.
Fucking Christ! I mean, to be fair, then the Hellgun that I'm using is penetration 7, so it's like that's kind of puts things into perspective. My sword, unfortunately, only has penetration 2, and that's purely from the mono edge.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the chainsword had, and then it's just like Thunderhammer 10. Jesus!
Jesus.
For the Emperor.
I do have a parry of at least 50.
Wait, 15 kilograms. Shit. And carry at most 36, so I'm at 21.
Yep. You're gonna
Add in
have
the
trouble
clothes
with.
and everything, and that's
Yeah.
24.
Yep. If you have any armor, you're gonna be close to the red. Mm.
What's your strength and toughness total combined? Because you will need to select that actually in the gears and tool thing.
Combined, like 65.
Okay, so 6 in that case. Ugh. Well, thanks to getting my toughness up to 41, thanks to the beginning advancement and the like, and just the endurance motivation, I've managed to get up to 12 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
12 wounds with 9 total defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, adding in armor, I am at 32 kilograms out of 36.
Your character is just like the Emperor sustains me. He trudges along with a giant hammer and a flamethrower.
I mean, that's the whole point.
We're gonna land on a high gravity planet, and you're just gonna lie there. The Emperor will get me through it.
Oh, Emperor, bless my ravaged body.
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
something fun that you can eventually get as well. It's called MIU units.
Oh.
You need an implant to do it, and it's a special thing that goes onto weapons. But it's mind impulse units, and you can control weapons with your mind.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So like you
sweet.
can have like a gun attached to your shoulder and fire it. Say like a flamer attached to your shoulders.
Yes. Exactly what I was thinking.
Actually, I misread quick draw. I don't need the fucking hell pistol actually, because quick draw affects both pistols and basic weapons. Okay,
I need to ask: is under power weapons, is there an omniscient axe?
Yes.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
It functions as a power tool in addition for smiting people. Mm.
You know, it kind of sucks because if I was a little stronger, I could take the suppression shield too.
Mm-hmm.
I need to choose an item for my fucking for my
You know what
requisition.
that 32 out of 36 means?
What's that?
I'm pretty sure a grav shoot is 5 kilos.
Yes. I am 1 kilo too much.
It just means you move slightly slower, I think, as far as I'm aware.
You know what a grav shoot is, right? It's a fancy Warhammer parachute.
I see. They have to
So if
have
you
the
weigh
ad.
too much for the grav shoot, what's gonna happen?
Maybe I should get one of those.
Probably the same thing happens to normal parachute. It breaks. Mm-hmm.
I am so glad that I increased my toughness to 41 because now I can actually carry more shit.
Mm-hmm. You also get more health if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so I'm up to 12 wounds now thanks to that.
Now, if you try to say you can survive a re-entry because Commander Shepard did, Commander Shepard did not survive re-entry.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Because
We
as
just
a matter of
built a
fact,
new
no, they
commander
didn't
ship.
survive that.
We just
No, I
built
don't even
another
think they
commander
did yet.
ship.
They were just floating in space.
Well, I could. This would be such a fucking waste, but I could get Stormtrooper Carapace armor.
I see you're preparing your aim. Nice stormtrooper.
What's this advanced helmet system? That's pretty cool.
Yes, what was the unwieldy?
Unwieldy is -10% chance, -10% penalty to parrying.
Okay, that was the only thing. Oh, they can't be used to parry.
No, unwieldy. No, they can be used to parry. It's just a -10% chance.
No, that's unbalanced. Unwieldies can't be parrying.
Oh, okay.
That's the penalty of the hammer. You can't parry with it, so you hit hard and you get hit hard back. But you can still dodge, of course. So,
What's
I am thinking.
I also love that about Psychers is you can just fully outfit yourself in like a metal wall. Because all that matters is your mind.
Yeah. Good is +10, best is +22 rarity, so you have to go down like 1 level, 2 levels. So. But yeah, you can get good quality of that if it's very rare.
So not best, just good quality is doable, right?
Yeah,
The big part too is to look at what its the limbs it covers as well.
I mean, Stormtrooper Carapace is all.
I don't think flak armor is though.
Guard flak armor also covers all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see. What was good on armor? I think there was something special.
it's
Sorry, go ahead.
good quality is +1 armor point to the first attack of a round that you absorb. Best is then +1 armor point to all attacks, basically.
Better campaign. Start the party with Dark Heresy level characters and then go from there.
Yeah, I was also tempted to try and look into getting Stormtrooper Carapace armor. Just because I figured that'd be funny. But I don't think I can get best quality with it, can I? Because it's very rare.
Let's see. Black armor, or what did you want?
Stormtrooper Carapace.
Let's see. Very rare, yes. Good is the best you're getting.
Ah.
It's 15 kilo as well.
Yeah, it weighs the exact same as the Enforcer Light Carapace, which is what I have.
Don't worry, just get a power armor. It weighs 65.
What was our profit factor?
Profit factor is like basically how we get stuff. It's
to be fair, power armor also, as long as it's powered.
Yeah, it increases your size. It increases your size category by 1, but I still think you have to. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
Simon, yes. Basically, profit factor is how we get stuff. Instead of money, we roll against a certain number and get it.
Right.
But at the start of the game, you can get something up to extremely rare without like rolling anything. Let's see how it was. Yes, extremely rare.
Yeah, I think I need some armors, and I was just asking how much I can spend on it.
You can get an extremely rare, or a good quality very rare, or a best quality rare. So it says in the armor basically how rare they are. You can also go near unique if you want bad quality, but I don't. Actually, no, you can't even do that. It's too expensive. But yeah, no, extremely rare basically.
Alright, so switching to good quality Storm Carapace.
Very good.
Oh, I can't really get like a bionic arm.
Why is the PDF so slow, laggy?
Like a good quality bionic arm gives a +10 bonus on agility tests, and +10 bonus to strength tests using the arm.
Punch people in the face.
Casually have your armor placed.
Yeah, for superior arm.
Oh, that would also affect using a sword though as well, which is quite nice. So you go to hit somebody and you'd get that +10 bonus to strength for like +1 damage.
You would.
So it's tempting.
I mean, I won't say don't cut off your limbs and attach new limbs to them.
Don't worry, in his backstory, he lost it and replaced it. Don't worry about it. He did not
I mean, he could also have just lost it on the operating table while it was being replaced.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what kind of armor do tech priests have?
It should say in your explorator.
Nothing in particularly special. Usually they get subdermal armor.
Mm-hmm.
There is in fact a thing called subskin armor.
Yes.
I can actually
It's,
start with Stormtrooper Carapace.
Hmm?
I start with Stormtrooper Carapace as a rogue trader.
So if you take best quality, it's half weight.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is.
That is
Which
still
means I
best
can take that
quality.
shield.
Mhm.
Now,
And I really don't know what to get for the free the thing.
now, remember, Jay, you get one item for free. That is in addition to all of your other stuff.
Yeah, one item.
Okay, so that's only a Thunderhammer. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can also get best quality and then try and get the best quality Thunderhammer later if you want, but that's choice.
I just went with good quality.
Yeah, sounds good.
Because my initial starting items are best quality guard flak, good quality chain sword or best quality staff, good quality flamer or best quality last gun, and then robes, pendant, censure.
Yes, so what was it? Jay has a charm. Donut has a charm. Does anyone else have a charm?
I have charm as a skill, but not as an item.
Sacrifice. If you mean the item, me as
Oh
well.
yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, it was you, not Jay, that had the charm.
Oh, okay.
Jay might still have one, but
Jay's charmless.
Charm?
basically, it's an item that doesn't do anything except when something random would happen. It doesn't happen to you unless everyone has a charm. Then it could happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I get the Force Light Carapace.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it itself doesn't do anything except if a random bad thing were to happen, it doesn't happen to you.
Oh, yeah, then I would have one, because reading the rules on it, I have a censure, an incense, a kilo pendant. Yeah, basically 2 charms.
What does it say? Does it say 2 charms, or what does it say?
If it says charm, it says charm.
Because it has to be specifically a charm.
Okay, let's go back to rules. Kilo pendant, sepulcher, censer, and incense, microbead.
Yeah, then you don't have a charm. You can get it with a profit check. It's not that hard, but you don't start with one.
What is starting TB?
That's toughness bonus.
Oh, tough. Alright.
Wait, someone give me an idea of what I should get for my free item.
I mean, weren't you going for a gun or something?
Low sticks.
Hey, wait, weren't you going for the gloves that allowed you to hold them one-handed?
I was tempted, but given the fact that I have the quick draw talent, it's not. I don't need to really hold the sword in one hand at that point.
Sure.
I'll just be able to I'll be able to just like quick draw it as if an enemy gets close, or I'm expecting to get into like a fight. So
yeah.
I could get a power sword.
Might some fools for the Emperor.
Average. Okay.
Let's see.
I don't know. I feel like we don't really have any heavy weapons, do we? Just realized.
Nope.
You can start with a grenade launcher if you want.
Yeah, I could. Let me have a quick look at. Let me have a look at the various heavy weapons.
They realized what they were missing.
I could.
didn't.
As has heavy weapons. Got it.
Uh-oh. Mm. What though?
We're just having a quick look. Getting a melter gun may be a good idea.
Crack grenades are your friend.
That's a fair. Yeah, maybe.
Frag grenades are pretty good.
So
No,
if
crack.
I was about to say, so if we get just like one sort of grenade, does that mean that we would have access?
So how it works is if you buy a grenade, you can take as many grenades as you can carry with you on the adventure.
Okay, that may be an idea then. In that case,
It's basically you guys have a supply of grenades,
Yeah,
and so like when you come back to the ship, you don't have to buy more grenades.
exactly. So if you buy a special type of ammo, you don't have that ammo till the end of time, but you obviously still have the weight limit, so just don't be silly about it.
so I should probably get crack grenade. Should probably use that acquisition on make sure we have a steady supply of crack grenades, and in that case,
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, just like, I mean, because it's technically supposed to be personal, right? So like, if he buys crack grenades, that doesn't mean everyone else can technically use them.
Yeah.
I will say though, you could give your supply of crack grenades to someone else for a mission, but then you wouldn't have them.
yeah, that's a fair point.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
yeah. We'll stick with keeping it personal then. In that
And
case,
you can find a way to justify that in some way. Of
Yeah.
yes, quartermaster's like saying, "No, you get this money. Fuck you."
Mhm.
It's like, I have to ration this shit.
Mhm.
it's a fair point. As the Archmilitant, I would probably also double up as the quartermaster. Maybe I don't know. Anyway,
I mean, you probably have a quartermaster.
yeah. Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, because I'm technically a leader, aren't I? Yeah.
I'm technically a leader. Realization horror. Take that one.
Wait, I'm in charge?
Take 1d3 insanity points, donut.
I mean, I would say that Matt's technically a leader because he's in charge of the Psychers, but he's in charge of half of the Psychers. The other half of the Psychers don't like him.
Was that me being a leader with 25 fellowship?
Yes, when you're
Matt,
unlikable.
There's one Psyker on the ship.
There's
Two technically.
Yeah,
There's you and the Navigator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
At least starting out.
Mhm.
Guess what one of the mutations can be?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay.
It's probably not in the book that getting psychic powers is a mutation, but it is in fact a valid mutation in the 40k universe. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does. It does.
Wow, grenade launchers count as
Mind you,
basic weapons. Nice.
most people that get corrupted in the 40k universe don't become, well, it's like, if you get corrupted, it's like, if it's not a minor mutation, then you're probably dead. Like, if it's not, you just like are starting to grow scales or your arm's turning into a tentacle, you're probably turning into like a pile of flesh.
Actually, that maybe.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna grab a fucking grenade launcher.
Wait, what? Range is 0, motherfucker.
I'll say for the most part, I will probably abstract space battles as well, because I've not seen a good system that has good space battles.
Yeah, fair.
Let's see what pre-item do I get.
feel like it's probably worth one try. Only one try though, but still.
Yes, that's fair. And probably also not the first try, because
Yeah.
we probably at least want it to be a slightly epic battle, and not you're fighting like a rock
A rock.
hurtling through space,
Mhm.
covered in orcs. I mean, what?
In orcs. I see the height of orc technology. Truly an advanced race. A bunch of orcs flying on a rock.
That
But
somehow
to be fair,
without
all you
propulsion
need to
is
remind
traveling
them-
faster than light.
Like
All you
rock.
need to do is to convince them that they shouldn't be able to breathe in space.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna.
the fun thing is the stuff it says about orc tech and how it can't be put on other stuff.
Yes.
So it's like you board the orc ship, you get to its warp drive, you go inside, and it's
I'm gonna head
I
off.
forget their name. What are the goblins in 40k called? Gremlins?
Gross.
Grots?
No, it's not that.
Gretchen.
I know what they
Gretchen.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's just like a bunch of Gretchen on hamster wheels.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
gonna
That's
head off my end.
the warp drive.
See you around.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
later, Donut.
Yeah,
I will
I'm
be
gonna
get
head
myself.
off as well.
Yeah,
Good day,
I'll have to
Simon.
finish the psychic stuff, but that's gonna probably do
Mhm.
that
I
before the
am-
next session.
I believe we had a very productive session 0.
Yep,
Yep.
so do I. Mhm.
Yep.
Got some ideas.
So long.
Good stuff.
Well,